All right, welcome back to 2025-2026 California spiny lobster season opening. So what you're gonna need, you're gonna need the lobster license, LOB, as you can see there. Well, they call it the lobster report card. Okay, it's $12.45 including tax this year. You're gonna, on top of that, you're gonna first need a fishing license with the ocean enhancement. Okay, it's about $69, 70-ish, depending on where you buy it from. And of course you're gonna need the hoop nets to catch the lobsters. They crawl in, pull it up, and then you measure it. Speaking of measurement, you need the lobster gauge. It's the ruler to measure the lobster. This is what it looks like. Okay, you're gonna need this. Without this, they will give you a ticket. I have a motorized kayak, so I've had a handful of people ask me, is my kayak registered? Yes, it is registered. I do have a CF number. I registered it, I think, a year or 2 years ago. It's expired. The paperwork, the registration renewal just came home this week. 20 bucks. I already renewed it. They haven't sent me a new sticker yet, but anyway, that is required. And I just found out that Fish and Game can give you a ticket for not having your kayak registered if you're motorized. Next thing, as of 2025, you need a boater card. Yes, that's what it looks like. So you'll need that. That's about, I don't know, I think 10 bucks, 20 bucks, whatever it was. Go online, you take the test, you pass, they issue you and send you home that boater card. Okay, a little bit about rules and regulations. Your buoys, you do have to write your I think they call it the Go ID, or your license, your lobster license or your fishing license number on the buoys. Okay, these are buoys. Gotta write it on there. When you're going out to hoop net, let's say as soon as you get in the water, you gotta fill this out. The month, the day, location, the gear that you're using, and then while you're out there and you feel like you're done for the night, you head back in. Let's say you got 7 is the limit. Okay, doesn't matter if you have 4 at home and you caught 3 out there. 7 is the total limit. You cannot store like 20 at home and then go out and get another 7. Okay, if you get reported, Fish and Game will come to your house and search. It hasn't happened to me, but I've seen people that had that happen to. Not from someone I know, but just through online news and articles. But anyway, at the end of the night, when you're done trying to catch your lobsters, you put the number that you put here. It is 7 lobsters per person. Okay, hoop nets, you need to have, well, you don't need to, but the limit for per person on a vessel is 5 hoop nets. Okay, so that is considered a vessel, and I am allowed to have 5 hoop nets because there's one person, me, on the kayak. Okay, if I have a boat and I have 2 people, you can have up to 10 hoop nets, 5 for each. If you have 3 people, you still only can have up to 10 nets total. If you have 50 people, sorry, only allowed 10 nets on the vessel. That is the basic requirement. Okay. All right, it's opening night, and we're gonna head outside the harbor. I want to also mention that within the harbor, inside the harbor, this is inside the harbor, and you kind of see the jetties. There's inside the harbor jetties. You're not allowed to drop your hoop nets inside the harbor. If Orange County Sheriffs or LA Sheriffs, depending on which county you're hoop netting in, if they see you dropping nets inside the harbor, they'll tell you pick it up and move it outside the harbor. And the reason for that is because there's, you know, as you see, there's a lot of boaters, okay? And boats have propellers, motors, outboards, inboards. These propellers, they spin, and if they go over your hoop net ropes, it's gonna tangle their propeller. So that is the reason why you're not allowed to drop your hoop nets inside the harbor. Okay. Other than that, we will see you once there's action. Spiny lobsters.
How to play.
never forget it. It will be only once in your lifetime. When you touch me, I burn inside. Colder chills run down my spine. When you take me, it's hot in love. Can't get enough. When I realize there's no telling lies, then I know it once in a lifetime. Making love to you every time it's new. You know you're my once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. Once in a You try to hide yourself in a shell. You wanted heaven, but you've got hell. And then the darkness gained control over you. When everything turned into bitter blue, you went into the land of no return. I cry over you, baby blue. I cry over you, baby blue. They never ever gave you a chance. No dreams, no hopes, no helping hand. Someone took all the colors out of your life. That's when one night you left it all behind. You went into the land of no return. I cry over you, baby blue. I cry over you, baby blue. I cry over you, baby blue. I cry over you, baby blue.
Anything good?
How's it going?
You guys women out yet?
Yeah, I got 5.
Same here.
They're crawling.
So as I was saying, that diver was right next to my hoop net. Now I'm not gonna accuse anyone because I didn't catch him in the act, but literally he was right next to my hoop net. And when I pulled it up, there was nothing inside my hoop net. So this hoop net is the biggest hoop net I have. It's the 36 inch, not the 32 inch. It's the XL, you know, the one from Promar. But anyway, just keep in mind that there's a lot of temptations, right? Imagine you being a diver and you're diving, and then all of a sudden you come across a pot that has illegal. What do? You know, I mean, does the greed in you kick in and have you reach in there and just grab it real quick, or you know, or be honest about it and move along? So again, I'm not accusing anyone. I've met a lot of nice divers in my time. I'm not accusing these guys either. I'm not gonna start then, not gonna start now, but just kind of keep in mind, you know, watch your nets. Not everybody's honest. So one of the divers got 1 legal, the other divers got 2 legals. One of the other diver I spoke to earlier had 5.
Hey, there's no way one of you guys could go down there and grab one of these pots, huh?
Is it stuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
God, thanks, bud.
Yeah, this is what I mean by the
Which
nice
one?
nice
This one
divers.
I'm holding.
So Brad
Right here, Mom, Brad.
has a stuck net, and he just asked one of the divers to unstuck his net, and they're like right away, sure. So like I was saying earlier, I think throughout my time hoop netting, I've always met nice divers, and I've never accused any diver ever of poaching my nets. That is just something I don't do ever. Whether it's, you know, lobsters, whether it's money, anything in my life, I've never accused anybody of stealing, other than my wife. But that's okay, she's allowed to steal my money. That's only between you and I, okay? She doesn't watch my channel, so so we can talk about her all we want. All right, guys, so back to business.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Fuck yeah. Limit. Got my limit. Limits. So one of the things I want to point out to you guys is I like to drop my hoop nets where the divers hang out. There's a positive to that, but there's also a negative to that. And the positive is where they hang out is where the crevices are, where there's a lot of movement, a lot of foot traffic of lobsters. Okay. And of course the other negative side, which I had already talked about. But yeah, I like hanging out near the divers. Okay, so that's a tip for you guys. All right, so I just limited out here in Dana Point. It's like 9:30ish, but it's a rough night. I ain't gonna lie, it's a rough night. Some of you may say, well, 9:30 is not bad. Well, to me it's bad, because if it's good, by 8 o'clock, should be able to limit out by 8 p.m. Not 9:30, 10 o'clock, 11, 12. Anyway, I'm getting near the jetty. I gotta get out of here before I kill myself, but legal using the crab gauge. Very legal still using the crab side. So biggest one. That is the result of opening night. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. We will see you tomorrow again, maybe. spiny lobsters come out and play. Hey Swan, Cleon's locked up. I heard you're calling the shots now. Heard you put the green light on them spiny lobsters. But I got a question for you, homie. They call you Swan, but you look more like a seagull. You ain't no swan. And you looking to freeload off my bait.